Essentially what we're trying to do with this technology is recreate the way that we see. And so just like we have two eyes, we use two cameras, a left camera and a right camera. And so those cameras capture the image from a slightly different perspective.
Basically, the distance between one eye and the other gives a slightly different perspective on any object that we look at.
By combining those two images, we get an image that's very real and very lifelike.
But those two cameras have to synchronize and be aligned in such a way that is very, very precise and work in a way that's consistent and compatible with human vision. The key is, how do you give the audience the most immersive sense of Carmen in a 3D context?
The way that we've chosen to do it is to get as close as we possibly can to the action on stage, because that's how 3D works best.
So we have two techno cranes either side of the orchestra pit, able to extend to about 10 feet onto the stage itself. Additional to that, I have a Furio dolly, which is a remote controlled dolly that can move from side to side along the proscenium edge. And we also have a Steadicam on stage with the ensemble, the principals, and to really create that immersive feel.
And that way the 3D is very round and voluminous and the scales are correct. And then it feels like you're in the action, part of the action. You've got this amazing magic carpet ride, you know, a sort of eternally moving best seat of the house. If you shoot 3D that way, then it will become a truly magical experience.
The irony is, while all this wonderful performance is going on live to an audience packed out in the Royal Opera House, I'm stuck in a truck.
Outside the Opera House is what's called an OB truck, which is like a portable television studio.
The most sort of technically amazing array of wizardry, and it's almost like air traffic control in there, more than a film studio. But it's a challenge, it's very exciting.
We're trying something new here. This is kind of like the early days of cinema. It's like 1920s Hollywood. We're trying to figure out the way that we can make them feel as if they're part of the action. And we're pretty excited about what we think we're going to see.